I'm Michael Rosenblum, Executive Chef and Residence Manager for the U.S. Ambassador in Beijing, China. Come on in. Welcome to the residence. Today we're going to teach you authentic American cuisine. Let's go. The value of this dish, what makes it special, is not necessarily the price of the ingredients that you've used in it. It's about putting yourself into the cooking process and really using your heart, keeping that traditional recipe intact. So no matter where I am in the world, as long as I have a couple of simple ingredients, I can take that home-style American flavor with me anywhere. One of the dishes that's really near and dear to me is cornbread. Okay, so the first step is we're gonna dice our bacon into small pieces. This is an American cast iron skillet, and this is really the spirit of American cooking. So the next step is we're gonna put all of our bacon that we diced, and we're gonna add a little bit of our rendered bacon fat. That's an excellent medium for carrying flavor throughout the entire dish. Put this cast iron skillet over a low heat now. So we can see that the bacon has already started to release a lot of its fat, and this is what we want. We wanna make sure that we're not using too high a heat because the bacon will burn. God, even chefs need their own protection. Sometimes bacon can be dangerous. Okay, so our bacon's perfect now. You can see that it's really crisped up. Everything's got that nice, rich mahogany color from the browning, the caramelization of the sugars. Now we're gonna start with our batter. 2 cups of cornmeal. That's about 350 grams or so. We're gonna make a double recipe here though because we have a large cast iron skillet. Okay, we're gonna add some salt. We're gonna add our baking powder, baking soda. We're gonna give this a good mix. Next step is we're gonna work on the wet ingredients. We're gonna need about 3 cups of milk. We're gonna add a little bit of vinegar to it. We're gonna mix this well, and then we're just gonna let it sit at room temperature for about 15 minutes or so, and the milk is gonna start to curdle and get a little bit thick, and that's what's gonna give it a nice, rich body. The milk has really gotten nice and thick. It's got this lovely kind of yeasty smell to it, so we know that this is ready. Crack our eggs into here one by one and give them a nice good mix so that they're even before they go into the dry ingredients. Next step is this is going to go directly into the dry ingredients. Okay, so this is ready. We can add in our bacon here. That's perfect. Our skillet's red hot, so we're ready to put this in the pan and get it in the oven. Now the last step is we're going to give this just a gentle shake to make sure that the batter is kind of centered in the center of the pan. Really meaty kind of flavor, you can't get it any other way. And now we're ready to go in the oven. Okay, so the corn pone's been in for about 25 minutes. And the question is, how do we know when it's done? This is how we're going to tell. So it's nice and clean. There's nothing on the outside of the pin, so that's how we know that it's done. Everybody has their favorite part. Some people like the crust of the bread, the center for sandwiches. Same thing with cornbread. I'm a crust guy. This is my piece. That tastes like home. That's America right there, the real thing. Doesn't get any realer than that. Let's go serve this to our guests.